All right, welcome back everybody to Cruising Complete. Your host Barry here with this week's cruise news updates. Got some more big news coming out this week. Norwegian sending another letter to the CDC. They're not waiting. The CDC didn't respond to their initial letter they sent out a couple weeks ago. So Norwegian's making a push and sending another letter. We're going to dig into that. Also, MSC is planning a huge restart this summer. We have a new, the senators in Florida and Alaska, possibly some other senators joining in on this, are pushing a bill to Congress. It's called the Cruise Act, to try to get Congress to move forward and allow cruising in the United States without CDC approval. Also, the Emergency Health Declaration. What's going on with that? It's set to expire on April 20th. So we have an update on that. And also, we are booked on a cruise in June that we're expecting to go in June. We're going to touch on that, what cruise it is, where we're going, and all of that information. So everybody stay tuned. Let's cruise into it. Okay, so first thing is Norwegian Cruise Lines sent a second letter to the CDC. It's kind of an update letter on the first one they did a couple weeks ago. Everybody saw that when they sent a letter pretty much saying, hey, these are our health protocols, we're going to require vaccinations, this is what we have in place, we can do this safely, work with us, let's get the ball rolling, because the CDC's guidelines really just weren't doable for these cruise lines. The CDC did come out and update their guidelines a little bit, changed a little bit of wording in the whole 12-hour rule for embarking and debarking and all that. So they did change a little bit, but the CDC still didn't respond to Norwegian's first letter. So Norwegian sent a second letter. They're pushing. They're ready to go. They want answers. They're not going to just sit by and wait. So we have that going on. We have MSC is not pushing the CDC. MSC is saying, we're going elsewhere. So they announced they have this huge restart program they're going to be doing in Europe. 10 ships they plan on restarting this summer in Europe. So CDC is not going to play games with the CDC and wait around. They want to get sailing wherever they can get sailing. We've seen other cruise lines. Royal Caribbean's already sailing elsewhere in the Bahamas and Bermuda. There's been a lot of other ships, Celebrity starting. Norwegian's got plans to start. Disney's got plans to start over in the UK, so all these other ships are starting up elsewhere. But there's still a big push in the United States from a wide range of people. You have CLIA that's trying to push, the Cruise Lines International Association pushing for the CDC to restart. Now this last week you had senators that came out with the Cruise Act and introducing that to Congress, which would pretty much override the CDC and allow cruising to start. They, again, in the Cruise Act outlined all their safety protocols and everything that they can do to restart cruising without the CDC, so there's this big push for that. But what we were really waiting on was April 20th was the big day. Everybody keeps saying that April was going to be the month that we got the biggest news for cruising. Well, everybody was waiting on the Emergency Health Declaration to expire, because if that expired, then the conditional sale order / no sale order, whatever you call it, would have been pretty much expired with it. That's the only thing that was keeping the conditional sale order, was the Emergency Health Declaration. Well, the bad news is this week they did extend the Emergency Health Declaration for another 90 days, so now into July. Now, most cruises have already canceled into July out of the United States, all the sailings through June anyway. But now with this being extended into July, unless the CDC comes out and does something big and actually starts working with the cruise lines or giving more guidance, or we hear something with that Cruise Act that the senators introduced, I'm not so sure July is going to happen. July is kind of vague right now, even though that's the month everybody's talking about because of the administration talking about July 4th and getting back to normal with the vaccine rollout and everything. But at the end of the day, a lot of people are just tired of waiting. I'm one of those people that got tired of waiting. So what we did is we booked a June cruise out of Nassau on Royal Caribbean's Adventure of the Seas. Now we booked June 19th, and there's a couple of reasons why we chose that date. The very first cruise is going to be June 12th. The first restart for American passengers to go down to the Bahamas, June 12th. The flights for that cruise and the pricing for that cruise was a little bit higher than the June 19th. We actually found really good airfare for June 19th for $249 on a direct flight from Orlando to Nassau on a round-trip flight. No layovers, direct flight, so we were pretty happy with the pricing on that. And the pricing of the cruise fare was a little bit lower. So we really wanted to be on that first sailing, but sometimes with first sailings, especially with the situation with COVID and everything, there may be some bumps that happen. The cruise line's trying to jump through all these hoops to get started. So we're like, all right, maybe we'll give them a week to get the restart going and then just jump on that second sailing. Maybe things will be a little bit smoother. The crew will kind of get back into the swing of things a little bit more after that first live sailing. So we did book the June 19th sailing. This sailing is going to be me and my oldest daughter, Kaylee. You've seen her in previous videos that we've done. She wanted to be in the video today. She couldn't because she had to go to work, but maybe next week we'll pop her in the video and start talking more in depth about what we plan on vlogging on these trips. But we are definitely going to vlog. We're going to vlog getting to the port, going through the process at the port, some of the stuff we're going to do before the cruise. The new muster drill, I've already seen in the cruise planner where that's popped up where we can go on and watch the muster drill. I'll probably do a video on that whole process. And just the whole process you have to go through to get on one of these ships with the testing and all that. We're going to vlog all that information. When we get on the ship, we're going to do, this is going to be the first ship that we're vlogging on as a channel and doing an actually on-ship vlog. So we're going to do the tours, we're going to do a daily vlog, we're going to do food review, just a wide range. The casino, how the casino comps work, a whole wide range of a bunch of different aspects of cruising. So probably have, I don't know, 20, 25 videos we'll pull from this trip. It's a 7-night trip. We're going to go to Coco Cay twice, Cozumel, Mexico, and Grand Bahama Island are the actual ports of call. I don't know if we're going to do any shore excursions yet. We just booked this yesterday, so we're kind of just beginning to start to look at some of that stuff. But we're definitely going to be vlogging. We're going to have the internet package on board. We're going to be updating the Facebook group page. So if you haven't yet joined the Facebook group page, go do that. It's totally free. Subscribe to the YouTube channel here right now down below. That's totally free as well. That way you'll get updated on all these videos that we're going to put out in the future. And hit the like button on this video so it shares it through YouTube to everybody else. It helps us out a lot as well. We're really excited. If you want to see anything on the ship, prior to the ship, if you have any questions, post those down below here in the comments on YouTube, or if you want to go to the Facebook group page and ask questions there or post information, anybody can post on that page, so feel free to do that as well. Thanks so much everybody for watching. We're so excited and look forward to these future vlogs. Have a great week.